Everyone, so in this video we're going to be talking about a new type of form for parabolas that we haven't seen before. But before we get to that, we're going to go ahead and review the forms that we already know. The first is called standard form. An example of standard form would be something like this: y equals x squared plus 3x minus 7. Right, we have our squared term, our regular x term, and our number. That's standard form. The next type we've already seen is factored form. Maybe y equals x plus 4 times x minus 3. Right? Pretty easy. It's factored. It has the parentheses. Today we're going to be looking at vertex form, and an example of vertex form would be this: y equals 2 x minus 2 squared plus 5. So just notice that vertex form has the x term in parentheses squared, and you have a number right here. So our general form for vertex form is y equals a x minus h squared plus k. And the great thing about vertex form is that just by looking at it, you can tell what the vertex is. You don't have to do any work at all to find out what the vertex is. The vertex is simply the point h, comma, k. The only thing tricky that you want to pay attention to about this form is that there is a negative here in the formula. So what that means is when you take your h, when you take your x coordinate, you're going to have to change the sign. So let's go ahead and do some examples. By the way, if you haven't already gotten out a piece of paper, you should pause this video and get yourself a piece of paper so that you can take these notes and take down the examples. That is going to be your assignment. You will take a picture of these notes and your examples and just send them to me. Okay. Examples. Number 1. So we have y equals x plus 3 squared minus 1. Our vertex, we're going to take the opposite sign for the x, and the y stays the same. So the vertex of this parabola is just -3, -1. By the way, if you have forgotten what a vertex is, remember the vertex is simply that point on the parabola where it changes direction. It could be a minimum right down here, or if a is negative, it can be a maximum. Okay, all right, example number 2. Our vertex is simply going to be opposite sign, same sign. 6, 2. Let's try one more together. The vertex, opposite sign, same sign. The vertex of this parabola is -1, -3. All right, now it's your turn. I'm going to give you 3 problems. Go ahead and try them on your own. Pause the video, try them on your own, and then check in to see that you got the right answer. Okay, go ahead and pause the video, break down the vertex for all three parabolas, and then check back in with me. Okay, for number 1, our vertex is going to be -4, -1. For number 2, the vertex is +4, +8. And for number 3, our vertex is 2.5 and -1.5. If you got them all right, great job. If not, make sure you practice and check in with me during our class online. See you soon.